So, like, personally for you, so, I mean, you said this, you want to keep your hands in the pranks and keep doing stuff like that, but, like, long term for your home life, like, do you want to get married someday? Or you want to have kids someday? Like, what's a 10-year life for you?
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Okay.
You know, I want to have an island way out in the middle of the sea.
Now we're talking.
Right.
Okay. And I want to populate it with my 3 wives.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 3 wives because I'm Mormon. I want to have an island way out in the Caribbean, or Caribbean, depending on how you speak it, and just populate that bitch with all of my offspring, and then we will rule the world.
Right. Can we be like the cool uncles who come hang out?
No, because, you know, the last uncle didn't work out so well.
What can we be the homies who come hang out? Not the homos, the homies. Yeah, right.
We'll bring hot girls.
Yeah,
Sure.
We'll bring you some more wives.
Wait, did you say you'll bring hot girls?
Yeah.
Let's cross that imaginary bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
Deal. Yeah, you know,
Think of that.
my dad's building a sailboat right now, so he can just sail us over to your island.
You know, if this comes to be, yeah, I mean, you
Shooting
can visit. Sure,
shooting that out here early.
I need a real answer though. Do you want a wife? Do you want kids?
Sure, yeah.
Maybe you don't care that much.
You live and learn and you develop as years go on. And what I wanted 2 years ago is so much different than what I want
Dude,
now.
I feel that.
True.
Yeah, so it's as if, you know, you're asking me on the spot that question. If I answer it, I don't think it'd be a genuine answer.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like I just need a little more time.
If you were to go 5 years into the future and you see you have a wife and 2 kids, do you like that idea or do you go, oh?
It's a good question.
Here, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Let me paint you a picture. We're not gonna do anything. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
Trust. You got your assistant watching.
Got that one eye open. Okay.
All right.
I
Eyes
have a
closed.
wife,
Don't
a
open.
kid.
Don't peek.
Okay.
You're there. 5 years. 28. You're smoking hot. Your wife is your wife is smoking hot. Is what I meant to say. And you had a bunch.
Sorry,
Eyes closed. You had a bunch of little kids. They love you. They call you daddy. So do the kids.
Can I stop with the eyes closed?
Go ahead, open your eyes.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Well,
do you feel?
I don't know how to feel about that because it started off so genuine and it just went down this path.
You mean the part where I called you hot or what?
Any one of those.
It was so genuine.
Mr. Edgelord over here really took that down a road. But do I like that idea? Sure, it's a nice idea, and there's a lot of comforting ideas. You know, like
I think he likes the idea of traveling and being free and doing whatever the hell you want.
right now it's what I'm doing, and right now that's what's working for me.
And you like it. Like you're happy man running around.
I'm extremely happy and extremely lucky that I don't have more stress than I do.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that are in my same situation. They're traveling the world. They make a lot of money. They're more famous than me, but
Like me, Mike. Quick pause. If you stop, like this video, subscribe to this channel, that means my channel is going to grow, which means I can keep doing this. It is the #1 thing that you can do to support me. Please take a second, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and enjoy the rest of the clip.
Like who?
Mike.
Yeah,
me and
sure.
You know the Costco guy.
Let's use you guys as an example, okay? It's as if, you know, they pack on a lot more stress. I'm very lucky right now. It could change, but I don't have a lot of stress going on right now, and I'm happy about that. But
yeah.
Dude, what you were saying earlier about like your mindset shifting all the time.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to me. I feel like every 2 years I would have a total different direction and thought process, and it's still going on. I'm 28 and I feel like looking back at 26-year-old me, I'm like, you
My
know,
whole thing
it's
is
crazy.
yeah,
It's
no,
hard.
for real.
So when you like are asked like a long-term question, it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know how you like, I can't imagine like doing something that long. Like
I mean, when
I
I
change
was-
all the time, you know?
I mean, like when I was 19, boy, my brain was like so much different. So to even answer such a deep, serious question,
It's tough. It's tough.
hard
I
to
think it's
do.
important to know what you want, but for me, when I say that I relate to like a few years ago it being different, I think I would say, I think a few years ago I would answer the same, but I think I'd feel different about my answer. For me, I'd like to get married and have kids one day, right? Like when that timeline is, I don't know, because I, like you, I'm not doing everything you're doing. Obviously, you're a content creator. I'm not. I just started this podcast and I'm just running around having fun, chasing tail. But I love my life, right? And I've started to, I think, more in my mid-20s really just embrace the season of life I'm in. And so the more I begin to build my life around being single, the more I love it. And the more that idea of getting married and having kids, not that that's not what I want. It is what I want, but it feels like the sacrifices become greater. It's like suddenly I'm having to sacrifice a life that I love, which is this unbelievable freedom to do whatever I want. Like, did you see I flew to Utah and interviewed that guy? I don't know if you saw that. I went and interviewed that guy who was debating Charlie Kirk right before he was shot.
Oh, damn.
I had like 12 hours before we were, it was a little over 24 hours before we were recording. And I was in Utah. I was in Michigan. I messaged him. He's like, yep, we can do it. And 12 hours later, I was on the flight heading there.
Yeah.
I love that freedom. If I have a wife and kids at home, I have to go ask them. I'm like, hey, does this work this weekend? Or do we got stuff? And can you
It puts a lot of stress on you too,
Yeah.
because now you're worried about what she's thinking. She might be like, you're fine, but is home really fine right now without me?
I think the key is finding the right person, right? It's like if I'm gonna sacrifice.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I think I'm becoming more of a selfish kind of person. I think it's a bad thing to be, but I'm loving.
It's easy to be.
I like living for me.
Remember, I'm still like, I'm not like the ultimate like guru guy,
right? Like me, like us.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think it's good to get everything out of your system, because when you're coming up, like you're doing this podcast, you're doing numbers, all that good stuff. Doors open up.
They do.
Let's say you met a girl and you fell in love with her and you guys got married. Then you start doing this. These doors open up that you had no idea even were conceivable. So that will cause a huge problem with this now new wife that you have.
Because when we fell in love, we had a vision, a mutual vision of what life was going to look like. And then suddenly a million doors open up over here. But that's why I started this now, is because I realized I'm in a stage of life now with financial freedom with my time, freedom to make decisions, freedom to do whatever the heck I want without having to get approval from anyone. I can wake up tomorrow and decide to move to China. No one could tell me no, right?
Yeah.
And now is like could be the only time I have an opportunity to take the chance and try it, to start it, right?
Yeah.
And see what opportunities are.
Because, if this ends up being something and working out, a girl that you meet down the road, she'll already know this.
Right, exactly.
She'll
We'll
already
have
know
a different
these
path.
doors.
Right.
That's kind of what I said when I said get it out of your system, because you need to know what this is.
Right.
Because when those doors open up, you have no idea that this is even coming. Like remember the Wolf of Wall Street? Perfect example of how that goes down. Because he was in love with the girl and she was supporting him in the beginning. Everything was good. But then what happened? He started making all this money and things came about they didn't know it was even possible for him,
It's been cool to watch. Weston does an incredible job networking and just meeting people and stuff. And it's been cool to watch him have this dream. Weston's talked about having a podcast for, I swear to God, 10 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so he finally was just like, let me do it all in, spent the money. And it's been cool to watch, I've known a couple people, then he's met them, and then they've opened this door, and now we're here, and a year ago, if you told me us three would be having this conversation, I'd have been like, hell no. So it's just, it's been so fun to be a part of the ride and just watch his work come to fruition.
Isn't it cool? Like just one step at a time. It's like all of a sudden you're here. It's like, how the hell did that happen?
It's cool.
It's a good feeling. It makes you feel accomplished.
It is.
It just keep going, Keep
where do you, when you were starting off, when do you think that the door opened? Where you're like, oh,
this is it.
This is it.
I always had a extreme confidence in the product I put out. I think when I knew that was when I started, because I come from nothing. I come from a very poor area, very small town. Single mom raised me on like $12,000 a year, government assistance. I think I started making from where I'm from, if you make like $5,000 a month, you're a millionaire. That's from where I'm from.
Right.
Yeah.
So I started making enough money to where I could fund making these videos and going and filming these. When I started turning down $100,000,
wow,
$50,000 for something that I didn't agree with, because I thought it could maybe tarnish
like brand deals,
agencies, stuff like that. It's like I'm building something and I know where it's going. I have the vision. When I started turning that down, that was when I'm like anything can happen. Literally fucking anything can happen.
That's so cool.
You know,
what a cool feeling. We kind of we weren't that poor growing up, but it was very the same mentality. If you were making $60,000 a year, everyone's like, "Oh, he's a rich person here."
Rich.
And I remember,
like I could afford AirPod Pros, and I was
you
all
son of a bitch.
Yeah, the noise canceling. Yeah, he's
son
got
of a
no.
bitch.
But I remember, you know, I love my hometown, but I remember just looking at the people around me as like a 13, 14-year-old kid and being like, there's got to be more.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
There's got to be more. And so the second I had a chance to move to a big city, I did it.
This is it. This is listen to this. This is going to answer your question. When I was in 6th grade, a brand new Mustang came into my school. See, you never would see a Lamborghini in my town or anything.
No,
but the new Mustang was like the best car. It was like if you've seen a Bugatti.
$30,000 car.
it pulls in, and I said, "Look at that car." And my teacher said, he's like, "Brendan," because I failed every class. He's like, "Brendan, if you start doing well in class and getting A's, you can get that car." And I don't know why I was rude to him. I guess we had a feud. I said, "Really?" I said, "What kind of car do you drive?" He's like, "That gray car right there, that Impala." I said, "Okay, then why don't you have that car?"
Damn.
That's a true story. I was so rude. I'm like, "Why don't you have that
I bet
car?"
you went home.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're there on time. Anything else that we're missing? I want to make sure there's nothing you want to get in here that we're
Get in or get out. I'm not sure. You got anything to
Mike?
say?
Man, this has been great.
This has been a great time.
Yeah, I mean,
we had fun.
Well, I mean,
I hope you had
guys
fun.
had fun. No, when we're talking about me starting the podcast, this is one of the early episodes.
Yep.
So you just like coming out here and making the time, and we were trying to plan this too. One final question.
Yep.
I'm sorry, we're wrapping up here, but one final question I wanted to ask because this was on my mind, and we had talking about this. But you said we were trying to do this 2 weeks ago. We were going to do it at 10:30 a.m., but you said it's too early. You can't get out of bed in the morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, day and era. Did the boys have to pull me out of bed, right? So my assistant is off camera. They literally have to pull me out of bed.
That's crazy.
I have some sort of sleeping disorder. Like they slap me, they throw water on me. It's not a joke. It's like serious shit. I can't get
it.
it.
Really
You should get it checked
taken
out.
advantage of when you fall asleep.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Don't tell his uncle.
No, his uncle already knows.
I was trying to.
Oh, he knows.
I'm trying to get something clipped so like your shit goes viral, and I think the uncle is a thing. Uncle, like
Uncle's a bit.
yeah, I think
That's
the
it.
uncle's bit.
That's it.
Unless there's something else I can drop crazy, like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
2-second sound.
Go ahead,
bit.
go
I'm
ahead,
trying
go
to think.
ahead, go ahead. Oh, wait.
Jimmy Kimmel's a piece of shit.
All
right.
right.
No way.
Get him. Brendan.
I know Jimmy Kimmel, and he's a piece of shit.
You know Jim
And
Kimmel?
Wyatt.
I met him one time, but
Where?
I met him one time, but you don't have to say that part of it.
Okay, we'll
cool.
You can cut that part of it. It'll make it look like I'm friends with him or something.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
Brendan,
Hey,
thank you so much for coming on.
Great to
Good
meet you
luck to you,
guys.
man. You got a awesome next 5 years, 10 years, whatever that timeline. You don't know what it's gonna look like, but I think it's gonna be good for you. So
let's run it up. I appreciate
brother.
you. Get me back on the podcast as
we'll do it again.
as it goes up. Thank
that,
you,
brother. All right,
We're
man.
talking cash.
Thank you so much for listening to this clip of the Here's What Happened podcast. Make sure you slide over to the Here's What Happened podcast YouTube channel to listen to the full episode. While you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thank you for listening.